I'm gonna sing a song, okay? And if you know the name of the song, just put it in the comments, okay? High heels on my tippies, cop me Vetements while I ride the. Okay. If you didn't know, Vetements, it's okay. The word is pronounced Vetements, first of all. This is a French clothing line that is really popular. It's a luxury line here. I hear a lot of the hip hop girls and boys talking about it. I see a lot of your favorite celebrities wearing them, wearing Vetements. So and it costs a lot of money. So Vetements, again, a French line, they came over to the US side and they're like, hey, we're picking up steam in the US. Let's protect this name. So they filed a trademark for their clothing line called Vetements, and they were promptly rejected by the USPTO. Why? Because Vetements in French means clothing. So if this was translated into English, essentially this clothing line is called clothing. And why wouldn't the USPTO accept that? Because it's too generic, right? So you cannot tag things that are generic in your field, and even if it's in another language, because the USPTO assumes that most people are going to figure out how to translate it. This word vêtement, or vetements, as Americans like to pronounce it, means clothing in French. When you file a trademark application, if there's anything in the application that is in another language, they require you to translate that word so that they can see if it is, a generic word in the English language regarding that particular product. So Vetements, the French line, is going to have to go back to the drawing board, because just because your word is in a different language doesn't mean it can't get flagged for genericness, right? So let's put it as an example. If you are a person who makes hats, right? And you want to call your line chapeau, which is the French word for hat, and you try and trademark chapeau with the USPTO for your line of hats, they're going to say no, because the name of your trademark means hats, and you can't do that. It's generic. Okay, so understand that you cannot trademark what is generic in your field. If you're a hairstylist and you create some type of tool, you're not going to be able to call it just a comb or a brush. You're going to have to really make it specific, because those things are common in your industry. So Vetements, you make clothing. You can't call your clothing line clothing. All right. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see whether they might just decide to scrap the trademark, because I highly doubt, or maybe they'll try and be more specific with Vetements. Maybe they'll give it a specific color, a specific font, things like that. So we'll see what happens with the Vetements line and their trademark in the United States. All right. Okay.